Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel, Mystical Mediumship. I'm so happy you're all here. I thought it would be fun to see what is going on. So I am just gonna let Spirit tell us what they have to say. Sometimes that's just easier. So 9 of Wands came out. I feel like some of you feel like you've been in battle or like dealing with a situation or a problem, but that like when I look at this though, like the traditional one, like it's like the guy's all bandaged up and like on the defense looking out for the enemy, but here he took his helmet off and it's more like he's standing there with just the Ace of Wands, and it's like the other 8 wands behind him. He kind of looks like, I'm good. So I feel like with this energy, it's like, yeah, you've really been dealing with something, or you feel like you've been battling a situation, if you will. But like, I feel like it feels to me like the energy feels like, yeah, that was rough, but I got it under control now. I got it sorted out. I feel like I know how to deal with it, or I've got it figured out now, or I can solve the problem. You know, it's the nice thing about wands is like they're kind of more fast. They're faster with being fire energy. So that part's good from that perspective. And then Temperance came out. So it's like with this, I feel like it was like you had some kind of, it feels, because there's a crown actually, like there's actually a crown right here floating right next to the angel, and it feels like you were told, like, okay, you're fine now, take it off. It's like you heard, like you heard your guides, or you heard the universe, you saw the synchronicities say, yeah, the battle's over, or you won the fight, or it's like you just skipped that final stage of getting to the 10 of Wands, which is like so much. It's like you can't take it anymore. It's like you won before it got to be detrimental, I feel. You were able to stop. Oh, interesting. This came out. You were able to stop before the heartbreak, because this came out reversed. So 3 of Swords is usually heartbreak, like devastation. So I feel like either, yeah, you were like either hot-tempered and in a disagreement with somebody who you're in a connection with, and you had some kind of like disagreement, and before you got too carried away, it's like your instinct, or it's like you heard it, don't say that, don't do that. So it's like you just stopped before breaking someone's heart with words, or or you just stopped from really destroying a connection with someone is what I'm hearing. And this can also be reversed, you know, take it as it resonates, because someone else could have been fighting with you and all of a sudden just stopped and apologized or did something to make it better, because maybe they were the ones who realized they were taking it too far. Whatever the connection is, but that's what happened. That's what I'm feeling from this. So it could be, you take it as it resonates, right? The roles can be reversed, but it feels like that's why you just missed that. It's a heart, that Three of Swords. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck is the Death card. So you literally just missed. I'm hearing by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Real heartache with whatever kind of connection this is. Like real sadness. It could be any kind. It could be with a best friend. It could be with a sibling and a parent. Love. But that Temperance card is what kept the energy in check. So yeah, there's some kind of love here, because I see the Knight of Cups, but I don't know where he's. So there's definitely love. And the Six of Wands. So it feels like, oh, it feels like yin and yang. So with the Six of Wands, it's like, yeah, you feel victorious, or this person, whoever this other energy is, feels victorious over the situation. That this didn't happen, this major fight, because one person's coming forward to the other one, like, kind of like, no, I do have these feelings, or I do love you, or whatever it is. And then that's why the Six of Wands came out, because now there's like victory and happiness over whatever this, I don't know what this was, this situation that was like the Nine of Wands that could have led to, I kept hearing the total destruction, which, and it looks like yin and yang looking at the two horses. And what's interesting is they came out and both the horses are looking at each other. So it's like you and this other energy are almost looking at each other. I feel like one person's making the offer and the other person is one who feels victorious over the fact that they held back and didn't say what it was. So the other person is so happy they didn't say what they realized would have probably destroyed this connection. So the other person can now, or maybe this is yourself, like you're happy you withheld, you know, this also be with self, right? You're happy you held back and didn't say what could have destroyed this other person in the connection, and now you can express to this person in the connection too that you love them. But I feel like it's like a yin and yang kind of connection, because you're looking at each other. And then it came out with the Three of Pentacles. So it's like you want to work together or rebuild this connection after whatever this Nine of Wands situation was, because it's not over. It's definitely not over. So, and now the Nine of Wands is here. So you want to rebuild, and the Knight of Wands is moving towards the Three of Pentacles. So that energy of they want to rebuild, and they want to rebuild fast. Like that communication is coming, and like, yeah, I definitely want to do this with you. I want to rebuild together, and be successful. And the Tower card just came out. And it's interesting because the Tower card is under the Three of Hearts, the Three of Swords that's reversed. So I feel like it's clarifying that you just missed a Tower moment with this person, because the Three of Swords is reversed and it came out like this. So it's saying you just missed this. This could have been what you had. Like your whole world would have been up in flames. But because this was the situation, you didn't end up with this. That's what it feels like. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that Spirit wants to say related to the situation, this connection. And again, this doesn't have to be a love connection. This can be like a parent-child. This can be a best friend. This can be a work connection. This could be you and your boss fighting, you know. This could be, you know, you didn't say the wrong thing, so you held back just enough so you kept your job and didn't lose your job at work, you know. And so they want to have you rebuild and keep your job. But the signs that are here are Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries. Oh, and Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So I guess, yeah, all the signs are here. And then after the Tower, you end up with the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is like somebody who feels really responsible for their partner, for their family, for their community, for their division at work. So it could be any of those kinds of opportunities, because we do have the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups, which means love, but it also just means emotion and expressing emotion. So I still don't know if it feels like there's some kind of emotional connection with this person, but again, it could be like emotional connection in terms of I so admire this person, you know, or I love my best friend like they're a sibling, or, you know, love for family, love for your job and the stability it gives your family, admiration for a person, for abilities that they have, that kind of thing. But the King of Cups, he is very stable in what he feels his responsibilities are. So it feels like you just escaped that Tower moment, and the Knight of Wands, like this other energy is saying, yes, I want to rebuild with you, because you're the one who says you want to rebuild. And take the roles as if they reverse, you know, if someone else is the one who's been fighting and you're like, okay, I accept your apology. I don't know which one it is, but it feels like you're the one who was the one disagreeing, but it could be reversed. They're here. And then the Devil, which is Capricorn. So The Knight of Cups, the King of Cups, he comes right up the Tower card. Like, oh, I'm so glad we escaped that. You know, I really enjoy doing this with you and want to rebuild this, and you're excited. But it's like, whatever this connection is, maybe an unhealthy one, actually. It's like, this may be something that keeps you connected to somebody in a way you shouldn't be. I don't know. Because the devil is clarified by is underneath the Six of Wands, like victory. But was it victory because it keeps you bound to somebody that's not good for you? Is it somebody that you're just so attracted to? So you stay with them? But yeah, attraction's wonderful. But what if everything else about them is unhealthy for you? They spend all your money, or they have you engage in other unhealthy behaviors like too much drinking and drugs, and you're always late for work, which puts your job at risk. Or like maybe the King of Cups is here saying, I feel like the King of Cups is actually here saying, you know, you should have been in that tower moment. You need that tower moment. You need to love yourself. Because you can just relive this cycle now with this person or this connection or this experience. If you want, and until you learn the lesson you need to learn for your soul, which is neither good nor bad. It's your choice, right? There's no good or bad. But there's other things you should know. Is kind of what I feel like. I feel like the King of Cups is almost playing the role as the Hierophant. I mean, because he's standing up and the King of Cups is usually sitting, and he's standing up, and he's almost, all he needs is a cross on it, and he'd be like the Hierophant to me. But I feel like he feels responsible for your love, is what I'm hearing. So I feel like he's almost like a guide, some kind of energy coming through for you, saying this isn't healthy. And he's under the Knight of Cups. Yeah. I feel like he's like a guide of yours or something, or the universe trying to talk to you, saying this isn't best for you and your love. You needed to complete that whole cycle. You needed to go from the 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands and complete the cycle, and you didn't. Because you didn't learn the lesson. You skipped it. And so put you back here with the devil. And so now you need to either start all over or take a pause and say, is this what I want? Whatever the situation is. It could be work. You could be in an unhealthy work situation, an environment that's making you sick. You could be in a toxic family, toxic connection with a partner. Maybe you need to let go of a family member that's not good for you, or a friend. I don't know. The Hermit. So this is really interesting. So the Hermit usually carries a lantern, you know, with a star inside to guide the way. And I like that he's just holding a ball of fire. Because the ball of fire, so the point of the lantern with the star is to guide him, not just to go within, but it's to guide him on which way, in which direction to follow. This is Virgo's major arcana. But here, the fire is only pointing up. And up is supposed to be heaven, the light, source, whatever resonates with you, right? So it's saying you need to look to the divine, to source, to heaven, to your guides, to the angels, whatever resonates with you, for the answers on why you're dealing with this type of energy in your life right now. What is this lesson that you need to understand and learn from, so you don't have to keep repeating this, because you're gonna end up back in this Nine of Wands, and you're gonna keep repeating this loop until you understand what it is, and you can stop it. Then once you understand it and you learn the lesson, you're out and you get to move forward to the next one. So this is gonna bring in this Tower moment for you. I really feel like this energy is not somebody literally here on earth. I feel like this is like one of somebody in the ethers talking to you, saying, what is going on? Love yourself. Finish it already. You know what it is. Recognize it. We'll help you. If it's just if you need to go meditate, go meditate. And this is working with spirit and your guides with this, to have victory over this situation. That's what it feels like. Because this devil card isn't the way he usually is represented. Yeah, so after the Hermit card, you end up with the Page of Cups. So it's like you can then begin to rebuild and have something to offer yourself before you can offer others. But you have to understand what this lesson is first. That's what it feels like. I don't know if it's... What is this? I mean, to have the Tower with the King of Cups and the Devil, if this isn't like an I feel like this is an outside energy telling you to love yourself, but otherwise it's saying if this is a love connection, it's going to bring another Tower moment, because it's literally a Tower, love, the Devil. So you have an unhealthy love connection, and this is the same cycle you're going to keep repeating if you don't figure it out. Because I feel like they keep putting you in this situation. They have the magic words on what to say, so you stay. They tell you they love you, or have whatever sweet words they need again. They feel like they win, so you feel like you're rebuilding the relationship. So they feel like they came in again with that quick energy of, oh yeah, this is great. You know, got whatever they needed from it, whatever this is. They got whatever they needed from it. Because see, they're running towards you. And this one, they're running right at you. You think you're rebuilding. So I feel like they got whatever they needed from it, right? And then with that, the Tower hits. Oh, but I love you. But the devil's here. He's telling you, go sort this out. Why are you doing this again and again? Because I don't think this is I feel like this is not your first time. This is not the first story with whatever this is not the first time. I'm hearing this is like the 3rd, 6th, 10th time that you've experienced it with this person. So if you can do all of that and call in your help from all of that, this will be gone. This will go away. You'll understand the lesson, which is probably something with yourself with boundaries or some kind of wound you haven't healed internally. And you'll be able to fix it quickly. You'll be able to fix it by, let me look at the Page of Cups and one other card, and I'll tell you when you'll be able to fix it probably by, if you want to know. But yeah, you need the Hermit, which is definitely Virgo. But that's what it feels like is happening here. You're in some kind of loop, and you can't get out of it. You're stuck in a loop, and the only way out is to meditate on source, your spirit guides. Perfect. So, Page of Cups, 4 of Cups. They're gonna come back. You're gonna have finally figured out what it is, and you're gonna be doing this between now and like February, I feel like. And that's when you're gonna get the answers you need from your spirit guides, the ascended masters, source, signs and synchronicities, your angels, whatever resonates for you. That's how you're gonna get your answers of how to get out of this loop. You've been in this loop for a while with this connection. If it's a work situation, if it's a love situation, if it's a family member, whatever this connection is, you've been in it for a while and you are totally exhausted. And they're going to test you, right? The divine's going to test you. So you're going to get an offer from them, like March, April. And yeah, springtime. I feel spring. And all you have to do is say no. Not today. And then they're going to come back in the fall. They're doing it twice. They're coming in the spring, offering it to you. You're going to say no, and they're coming back in the fall. And all you got to do is say no. They're coming back twice. Because they're used to this cycle. And you're going to say no again. No thanks. Nope. And then they're gone. And you've moved on. You've got something else going on by then. But that's all it is. I can tell by this that it's definitely spring. And then this shows me spring and fall by looking at it with the energy and what I feel from it. So I knew someone was making an offer. I wasn't sure where. And then once I saw this, I could tell. So I think that's your advice for this situation. I hope this resonates for some of you. I hope it helps. And I wish you lots of gratitude, healing, love, a beautiful morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for liking and for sharing. It definitely helps the channel grow. It helps me to be able to do this for all of you, and I'm so grateful. Have a beautiful, blessed day, and know you are loved and you are definitely with the divine, with source, with energy through this process. You're not alone. Bye.